how we living. That's how I'm living. Ooh, them vocals. And I didn't even have water, man, but them vocals is always crisp. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Bliss Art back with another video, but this isn't an ordinary video. This is a review. So let me start off, before we get into that video, let me start off by saying, YouTube! What's happening? Ooh! What's up, everybody? My name is Devontae Harris. I am 23 years old. I am an animation major at Full Sail University, and I'm sharing this with you guys because some of y'all don't know who I am, okay? I go by Bliss. Some people call me Bliss Art. That's my artist name, Bliss. But my real name is Devontae Harris. I love to draw. That's my profession, my passion, anything you want to call it. I love drawing. It just makes me feel so good inside. I know you guys have been wanting this so much, and I know I've been trying to get it out to you guys, okay? I'm sorry. I've been trying to get it out to you guys, but today is that day I get it out to you guys. These markers right here. These markers are Copic alternatives, okay? So if you cannot afford Copic markers because they are so expensive, but there's nothing wrong with that. They are great markers, let me just say that, okay? But Touch 5 markers are also good. They are cheaper alternatives to Copic markers. This is not in any way, shape, or form a video that Touch 5, this brand, is paying me for at all. This is just my sincere thoughts on the markers itself. They actually work for me. I like them a lot. There are pros and there are cons, and they could just be my opinions, but let's jump right into it. Okay, so this set right here is the 80-piece set of Touch 5 markers. There are 80 markers in here. They range from different sizes, from 40, 60, 80 to 168. Now I got the 80 sized version of the animation design. There are different design classes that they have for these markers. With that being said, they are architecture, landscape, animation, costume designing, interior designing, product designing. You want to choose the size, or you want to choose the specific category that kind of helps you. If you're into landscaping, you might want to go with that because it has more outdoorsy, greenery, floral type colors, okay? As opposed to like maybe character designing or clothing or fashion design. You want to go with the costume designing for like more of like a gray or more kind of darker subtle tones like that. So I mean, it really is your preference, okay? So I got the animation set right here because, oh, you guessed it, because I'm an animator. That's why I chose it. And I want to eventually get the 168, but 80 right now, that really does help a lot for me. That's a lot of markers, okay, for one person. And like I said, these are cheaper alternative markers to Copic, so they are cheaper significantly. They are significantly cheaper as opposed to paying, I don't know, like almost $8 a marker. Bruh. For Copic, you can get these Touch 5 markers for like 59 cents for one marker. Okay, that's still pretty good. If you want to set a 40-piece set of Touch 5 markers, a 40-piece set ranges from $20 to $27. A 60-piece set ranges from $40 to $45. An 80-piece set ranges from $60 to $70. A 168-piece set ranges from $100 to $110. Okay, now that also comes to play within where you get it from, okay? So I got mine from Amazon. You can get them from eBay. You can also get these Touch 5 markers from a website called cheapcopic.club, and the link will be in the description below. Now, like I said, they aren't paying me for this, and I hope they do. If you're watching this, cheapcopic.club, send your boy some markers, man. I need some more markers. I love markers. Sponsor me. I'm a great guy to sponsor, you know? I'm cool. I got a Disney hat on. I got a Disney shirt. I'm an animation major. Send me some markers, man. What is a Touch 5 marker? A Touch 5 marker is a non-toxic alcohol-based marker, okay? Now these markers are approximately 4.5 to 5 inches in length. Nice and sleek too. I got the white design. I want to get the black ones. There's like a black shell around it, but these white ones are really cool. They're nice and sleek and they're beautiful. They come packaged well, and you see when you open up the pouch, it's just like an abundance of markers just waiting for you to just use them and play with them. You guys want to get play? Oh! These Touch 5 markers come with a fine tip and they come with a broad tip. Now, me personally would prefer, I would prefer a brush tip set, but these markers still get the job done. And for the price that they are priced at, they are completely worth it. But by all means, if you have the money to just spend like that, I don't have the money to spend like that yet. So alternatives like these do help a lot. These markers are really good for the price that they are. And I've been using them for a while and I love them. I even have examples. I've used them in like just, I haven't recorded me using them, but I did use them in drawings and stuff like that. And you can see them right here. Look over here and you'll see like two of like a Finding Dory and then maybe a Captain America shield. Also, I'll put like links in the description so you can view those individually, without having them in the video. My thoughts on these markers. They are clean. They are kind of hard to pull off sometimes. And you got to be careful when you put your marker back on because they will get damaged. I actually damaged one of my markers by just kind of forcefully like pushing the cap on because it wouldn't go on, and it kind of like cut into it a little bit, but it didn't like, destroy it completely, which is awesome. I think they're great markers. I would prefer brush tips like I said, but they do get the job done. It takes a little more time because it's not like a fluid brush, stroke. It's like more of like a sketching. So you're kind of have to put some time into getting everything, make sure everything is what's the word? Covered in a way. If you got some line, if you want to color inside your line work, obviously you want to catch everything. It takes a little more time because you have to be a little more detailed, but they are awesome and they flow so well. There's no like, you just if that makes sense. The biggest con I have is that it's not a brush tip. Now they do have Touch 5 markers that are cheaper and they do have brush tips ones, but you have to go to dickblickartstore.com or something like that. I'll put in the link below where you can get like a new generation of these markers, and they are brush tips. They're expensive though. Okay, they're a little more expensive, so don't forget that. Don't be like, Bliss, you said they were cheaper. No, these regular Touch 5 generation markers are the cheaper ones. What do I think about these markers? I think they're great. For the price that they are, I think they're really great. I think packaging, maybe they could be a little better, but it's cool though when you open up these markers. Like I said, they're just all there. The colors are so vibrant. Like the tips of these guys right here, they're just so pretty. Are you guys okay? When you're using these markers, you do not want to use them on heavyweight paper, cardstock paper, heavyweight paper, anything like super heavy like a cardboard material. You do not want to use those because those kinds of papers are like sponges and they will absorb the ink out of these markers. If you have Copic fillers, like you dab the ink on there, I'm sure you can do the same with these. So let's say you wanted to use cardstock paper because it just looks more presentable, and I get that. If you have the filler, you can always fill up your marker again. Otherwise, if you don't, if you use these on a heavyweight paper, or if you even use a Copic marker on a heavyweight paper, they will dry out faster because that paper is just absorbing all of its energy. If you want to see the unboxing of this video of these markers, it'll be right here in this little area next to me, just real quick, or there'll be another card that'll be popping up right there anytime soon. So we were talking about pros and cons. The cons of this marker is the caps are hard to come off sometimes. It comes with a very fine tip. Like I said, I prefer a brush tip, but I'm getting used to these markers. Sometimes they are hard to take off And sometimes, well, I think I said that already. And sometimes the markers, they come and they are dried out already. You can go to your local art store and see if they sell Copic fillers. And they're basically ink fillers. You can just open one of your pens up and then just dab it on there and you should be good to go. Or you can just order another color for 59 cents. And all the links to that, you know, where you can get those at will be in the description below, okay? Other than that though, I think they are really good quality markers. They come clean, they work clean, they're smooth with, you know, the sketching and stuff like that. They sound amazing when you're sketching, you know, that always sounds good to an artist, you know. And the colors are beautiful. Why am I using these markers? Because sometimes I like to get away from digital artwork or painting. I like to sit at my desk here and work on traditional pieces. You should never want to give up traditional drawing in a sense of any way. That's where it started, okay? If you don't have the materials to do digital artwork, you have the materials to do traditional artwork. And you can get it done. And if you don't have these markers, you can save up. They're fairly priced. I'll list the prices right here again so you get a, you know, an idea of how much it's gonna cost you. And go from there. You know, I love having the feel of just hand to pencil to paper type, you know, a feeling. It always feels good. And I never want to take that away from myself, and you as an artist shouldn't want to take that from yourself either. This was just my kind of general outtake of these markers. You know, they are cheaper alternatives to Copic markers, and I love Copic markers, but they're just too expensive for me right now. So I found these ones, got heard and got great reviews on these ones, and I love them. You just gotta look out for some of the things that may happen. They may come a little, you know, overfilled with ink, or they might come dried out, but you can easily order that single one, or you can always refund your order and get a new one or something like that if you're that serious about it. The biggest thing is, do they blend? And they do blend, but it's extremely difficult to do so. You have to kind of blend while the ink is still kind of settling in the paper. So you want to have the colors that you want to blend together, and then lighter color, darker color, and then go back with your lighter color and blend it out in circular motions. But that'll be in another video. So if you want to see how to blend with Touch5 markers tutorial, let me know in the comment section below. That's probably the only way I'll do it. If you guys let me know you want to see a how to blend tutorial with Touch5 markers. Right now we're gonna get into me drawing, working on a drawing I did a couple days ago. I have some of it drawn already, and then I'm gonna start coloring it so I can show you guys how well these markers are. I think they're great, and I think you're gonna like them too. So without further ado, I bid you adieu, a bye-bye, and we'll get into this drawing video. Yeah!
I've been flowing down the river in your eyes. I know there are no lies between us. When I sink, you make me feel afloat. You're the paddle to my boat. You are. Oh, the rivers of the night. Oh, the rivers of the night. Oh, the rivers of the night.
What's up, guys? It's the end of the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, favorite, like, all that, all that stuff, okay? You already know what to do. And then before I go, I want to give a shout out to my boy Russell Mendoza. He is a travel vlogger, and I really want you guys to check out his channel, his Instagram, and his Twitter, and it's all at Mochico555. He's been an awesome support to me, and I want to support him by giving him this shout out. So if you can, go subscribe to him, check out his stuff, and all the links below. No, all the links will be below. So do me that favor, and I love you guys. Thanks for supporting, and if you want to see more content on these Touch 5 markers, let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, peace.